Hi, it's TK with the weekly words of encouragement. Today we celebrate Labor Day. This day and day off honors American workers. Work is valuable and essential to the functioning of our society, and it is built into the very fabric of our humanity. Work existed before the fall of man, so it is honorable to God. As a matter of fact, God instructed Adam and Eve to work by tending to and watching over the Garden of Eden, naming the animals, reigning over the animals in the land, sea, and sky, and governing over the earth. Unfortunately, after the fall of man, work became corrupted. We see this corruption in the story of Cain and Abel. According to Genesis chapter 4, Cain was a farmer and Abel was a shepherd. At the time of harvest, Cain presented some of his crops as a gift to God, and Abel brought the best portion of his lambs. Genesis chapter 4, verses 4 and 5 tell us, "The Lord accepted Abel and his gift, but he did not accept Cain and his gift." Maybe you're like me and you've wondered why God accepted Abel's gift but did not accept Cain's. Although we're not given a clear answer in the text, one has to wonder whether God's acceptance was based on Abel's attitude towards work. Maybe Abel saw shepherding as a way to honor and glorify God, so he gave the best portion of his lambs. And maybe Cain gave his gift to God as an afterthought rather than as a priority. I'm not a theologian, so I can't speak authoritatively on why God accepted Abel's gift and rejected Cain's gift, but I think the reaction of Cain and Abel to work can be instructive for us. Let's dig a bit deeper into their reactions. Genesis chapter 4, verse 3 says, "When it was time for the harvest, Cain presented some of his crops as a gift to the Lord." To me, it seems Cain is giving crops out of obligation rather than worship, so he just gave some of his crops. In contrast, Genesis 4:4 says, "Abel also brought a gift, the best portions of the firstborn lambs from his flock." Unlike Cain, Abel set aside the best of his flock as a gift to God. He seems to see shepherding as a way to worship God. And if we look at Cain again, he seems to be focused on something other than worshiping God through his work. We see this reflected in his response to God's rejection. The Lord accepted Abel and his gift, but he did not accept Cain and his gift. This made Cain very angry, and he looked dejected. When you work, is your attitude more like Cain or Abel? Do you see work as a way to honor and glorify God? Or do you focus more on the affirmation, accolades, accomplishments, and monetary advantages you gain from your work? These are important questions that we all need to ponder, whether we work as an employer or an employee or a self-employed entrepreneur, and whether we work in the home, the church, the gig economy, or in corporate America. Just imagine how different our workplaces and our society would be if we had the same attitude as Abel, giving God our best because we see our work as worship. Working to glorify God would likely result in improved productivity, enhanced interpersonal relationships, and increased professional satisfaction. The Apostle Paul sums up this idea in his letter to the believers at Colossae. As soon as I get to it. "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." As you prepare to return to work this week, I encourage you to work to honor and glorify God. No matter who you work for or who works for you, view your work as worship. I pray you have a blessed week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.